Hey everybody, it's Jim Hawkins again. Making a post out on Passive. I just have not updated you guys in the last couple months. I entitled this post Taking the Negative and Turning It Positive. So, what does that exactly mean? On Passive has been going through some internal issues. Ash Mafara has stepped back in and taken over some of the things that he's delegated out as responsibilities to others. He wasn't happy in the direction and some of the things that were being done. The last couple Wednesdays, Ash has been on the 360s with Red, Marty, and Chris. He's come on for just a short bit. He really doesn't want to share what's been happening. He says he will, but honestly, it's not that important as long as he's got the direction of what he wants and for the company to progress forward. So again, I just wanted to update you with the things. Again, I'm not trying to be silent from what's happening on Passive, but Passive really hasn't been doing anything. Ash has kind of got it on a stalled mode. He's updating things. He says when Passive returns, that it's going to be a lot better than what it was. I'd say if you could fix something within 3 or 4 months and make it better than what it was, that's pretty good progression. So again, with little to that, Ash has said he's learned a lot of lessons. He said that he should be in the Guinness Book of World Records for making big mistakes. But some of the things that he's made, again, he's going to take some of the negative things and turn them into positive things. This company wants to be a positive role model for other companies and for the world as a whole, for people to get involved with. I know I've shared some of the videos in the past. If you'd like to look at that, check them out. Go back into my YouTube page and just check some of the things out. But again, Ash is coming out with a lot of things like timelines that were not to his liking. He said some of the things set us back about 2 years, but with some of the corrections, again, it should bring us back up to date with all the ideas and the things that he wants to do to progress forward. So with a little of that, um, the big leaders in the company again, Red Redfern and Marty DeGarmo and Chris Johnson, Julie Wynn, they've actually taken this opportunity, and I would encourage you to go and listen to some of these people because some of these people may have things that you might be familiar with in your life experience. If I could someday, I'd like to be on Marty and Chris's. Chris and Marty are doing like the United States and like North America, South America, I'd imagine. Um, and Red is kind of doing things on the European side. But what they're doing is they're actually, I'll tell you, Marty and Chris have a show called Shine the Light. It's not the show, but it's what they're doing with their YouTubes is they're doing what's called Shine the Light. And what they're doing is inviting people to share their story for us as passive people and also people that are not passive to get to know some of these stories on how passive became um, part of their lives and how maybe it's changed their lives. Excuse me. Same thing with Red. He's doing the same thing. He's called it's his YouTube is called In the Chair. Basically, they're doing interviews for us to get to know these people and to share some of the experiences on what brought them into Unpassive. Basically, who they are, what Unpassive is to them, and what they would like to achieve out of Unpassive. Again, I'm throwing these videos out for basically the same reason. More about myself. Sorry, I don't want to be about myself. But it's just to share information of what's happening. Again, some of these videos, I just want you to learn who I am. And again, I'm not anybody special, but Passive is going to be something big. Um, just recently, actually today, uh, over the weekend, Red and Ash came on. Again, Red videoed it. It was basically a short snippet of information about who Ash is. So Ash was in the chair today. So if you want to go back, I actually shared it on my Facebook page today, but it was a recorded. I believe it happened or on Sunday, yes, and they actually showed it today. Again, it's worth a quick watch. It's about 30 minutes long. It's Red Redfern. It's his YouTube page. I would encourage you, if you want to know who Ash is and kind of what his ideas and his intent with OnPassive, I would encourage you to go watch that. I would ask just to say, please subscribe to my channel. I hope that I'm giving information. I don't want to give any wrong information, but I'm not a perfect 100% on everything is OnPassive. I'm not a leader, certainly, but I am trying to get more involved and trying to get your involvement as well, because this company, when it goes, it's going to go, and it's going to go big. And some of the things that we're doing, again, go back and look some of my other channels, not my other channel, but my other videos. OnPassive is doing some big things that's going to really change the life of the world and what we're doing for humankind or mankind. This company, we're doing things with heart. I'll share a quick thing that actually made an impact that I watched the interview today. And this is Ash Mufareh's his envision of what OnPassive is going to do, but he used an example of Thomas Edison, and I thought this was pretty relevant. So Thomas Edison, I guess he was an inventor. I know his biggest invention was the light bulb, and his intent back then was not how it was going to impact. He just wanted to make a light bulb and say, this is how you can do it. And now, if you look around, I don't know how many years ago that was, but look at how the impact, how Thomas Edison and the light bulb creation or the invention is used everywhere. I mean, we need light. And again, his goal was not for money; it was just for the impact of how it could impact our daily lives. Is you could work into the night, which kind of is crappy. Sorry, but what used to be like a daytime, you could only work during the daytime, and now because of light. So again, the intent is what the light bulb did for humanity. And again, this company OnPassive is doing the same type of thing. It's doing things not with the intent of money. It's how it's going to impact our daily lives, and some of the things you may not use that are coming, some of the products and stuff, a lot of digital products, but there's things that you're going to learn that OnPassive is going to come out with that is going to impact you, and that is incredible. That to me is great, and with OnPassive's goal, again, we're going to make money. That's the way it is, but that's not the sole reason why Ash is doing OnPassive. It's the things that he's doing. It's the light bulb that he's creating, if I may share that is going to impact us. He wants us to be socially connected. He wants things. He wants peace. He wants love in people, and a lot of these people that are on Passive, again, and that you're going to learn if you watch some of the videos that Chris and Marty are doing, or read, how these people we're loving people. It doesn't matter our skin color. It doesn't matter our religion. It doesn't matter if we're rich or if we're poor. If we're working, if we're retired, if we're young, if we're old. It doesn't matter. It's just how this company is going to involve our hearts together, if I could say it that way. But please look into OnPassive and look to see the things, again, as I entitled some of my shows before, See What I See. It's not just what I see. It's the things that he's creating that are going to bring us all together, that will change mankind. It's going to put water, clean water, things like that. It's going to put food in the homeless. It's going to help in medical, I don't know exactly, medical, whatever, surgeries and stuff. Again, it's the loving things that we're looking in life. It's the peace of knowing like I can go to work or I can stay home and not worry about how am I going to feed myself? How am I going to keep the electricity on? How am I going to pay for my vehicles? How am I going to pay for gas? All that stuff is going to not be solved, certainly, but it's a solution that Passive is bringing to the world. And again, I'm not an expert on this, but just the business model is so different from any other business models. Again, I don't want to use names, but things like the other big companies, like, again, not using names, but Facebook, Amazon, their intent is data, their intent is financial, their intent is, it's just not like Passive. If you go back from last week, he was on the 360, and I would encourage you to watch this one because he is the CEO of a big company, Passive, which is not. I mean, it's a company. It's not even really out 100% yet, but the things that we're doing. But anyway, he's a CEO, and his communication, his interaction—that's the word. His interaction with the leaders of these companies, or not companies. I'm sorry, with the YouTubes, again using Red and Chris and Marty, his interaction as a CEO to common people. We're common, and I've not talked to Ash. I'd like to talk to him someday, but Ash's interactions, he knows little people. I'd say maybe I don't know if that's a correct way of saying that, but he knows people that are not they're not rich. Uh, it's just they become friends, and if I may say, we've all kind of become family. There's so many YouTubes and TikToks and Facebook use for what Passive is doing. We're just trying to get the information out there. It's up to you to look into it, see what it's about, see if you see again what we see, and become part of Passive. Again, join the family of Passive. You're going to be amazed with the amount of love and the prayer and the concern of things. I mean, I know, yeah, Facebook, you can wish people happy birthday, but we're doing things on a social level. When we find out one of our Passive family members is sick or having surgeries or family issues, we're there in prayer. We're there for concern. We're there to support the things that are happening with these other members of Passive. And again, I don't really see that in the other big companies. Again, Facebook, yeah, you can get on there and you can make a post and say, "Hey, so and so sick, pray for them." You can do the same type of thing here with Passive. And again, Passive, we're not here to get your data. We're not here to make uh, major profits. I mean, again, it's going to happen anyway. Get past that part and look at the part of the love for each other. Again, not looking at the race or the locations of where we are in the world. It's we're humans, and there should be a love for your neighbor, for your brother, for your sister. Again, I'm just a little guy. I don't know much, but I do see the bigger picture of Passive, and I just want you to be part of it. I want you to be part of the family with me and Ash and all these other people that are involved in Passive. Again, you might not want to listen to me. Some of y'all know me. Um, I'm not kidding. Passive is going to be big, and I want you to be part of that as well. So please subscribe to me, subscribe to Marty, Marty DeGarmo, Chris Johnson, Red Redfern, Julie Wen, uh, Mike Ellis. There's all these people that are sharing the same stories, but we're sharing it in our own ways that we can hopefully relate to you. Um, Again, it's big, and as they say it, if you're in it, you're going to win it. And what that means is if you're part of Unpassive and you're part of like a member, I don't know what you want to call that, subscribe to it or become part of the Unpassive family, you're going to win. If you're in, you're going to win. And that may or may not make sense. But I'm telling you, it's not going to hurt to check it out. Check it out for yourself. Please check it out. Look up the YouTubes. And I know I have a friend of mine that he's constantly looking at things and he's like, oh, it's negative. There's a lot of negativity. But really, there's positivity too. And I would say that there's more positivity than there is as negative. But look for yourself. And I don't know what else to tell you. Just look to be, we're all uplifting. We're all trying to uplift our brothers and our sisters. We're sharing the story so that you can become part of the story as well. Again, I've probably gone a little bit more than what I wanted, but I'm becoming more and more passionate about this because I really do. I see a lot of stuff going on, and it's all positive. It's all things that are going to help us all out. So, again, I don't want to keep hitting this, but subscribe to me. I do intend on making more videos. I'm hoping, we're all hoping that Unpassive will get up and running again. Just be patient. That's another thing with Unpassive is your patience is a big, big thing. If you can be on, this is what I suggest. Okay, this is Jim Hawkins speaking. Just get in. I would hope that you would sign under me because, I don't know. It's just the way it is. But if you don't like me, that's fine too. Sign under somebody like Red or Marty or Chris or Julie or all those names that I've mentioned before. But I would just encourage you to look into it. Just sign in, join it, and just be patient and sit back and wait. And if it's not for you, it's not a big loss of money. Believe me. And I believe I don't want to even talk about money right now. I'm just saying to sign in. All you have to do is create an email or an O-mail. It's called O-mail. Create an O-mail. And once you're in, I don't know exactly what you have to do at that point, but just get in and be patient and just wait. And if it's not for you, I think you can request for your money back, but I'm not encouraging you to do that. Again, you got to be in it to win it. That's the big thing. There's a lot of things, like I said, that are coming in. All these other companies have made so much money as a single company doing a single thing, where Unpassive is doing multiple. Uh, you could do one. Oak Connect by itself is could be a company by itself, not to, but it's under the Unpassive. Obless is going to be a company in itself. Uh, Oak, Trim and all these other companies, they're not. It's all under one company. Excuse me. I'm sorry. It's all under one roof, and there's so many things that Unpassive is going to do. Again, we're going to make money. That's just the way the company. Yeah, some desire. Yeah, we're going to make money, but the thing is there's more than just money here. Um, Again, I'm kind of rambling and stuff, but just just join and be part of this company. And if it's not for you, then just like I said, it's not a big financial loss. It's not going to be a loss. You're going to see gains, especially if you become involved in it. You become an affiliate where you're actually starting to sell or try to sell, which this company is going to help us do that. And that's for another story. That's another story. But anyway, get into it. Um, Again, I'm going to leave a link to my Unpassive page. Um, just check it out. Check it out for yourself. I appreciate your time. Again, this has been about 20 minutes long. Uh, I hope I didn't waste your time, but certainly just check it out for yourself. If you like it, click my link and then just follow the instructions. I believe all your instructions are is just to create an O-mail. And from there, you can go on and proceed if you want to join into the company, and then see what's going to be, see what's coming down. Uh, you'll be surprised. Anyway, thank you for your time and for listening. I love you guys. I pray for you guys. I try to show this on YouTube, and I also show it. I'll share it on Facebook. So if you see me in other capacities, just I appreciate your watching me and listening to me, and hopefully um, following my instructions. Just follow along, create an email, and just follow those instructions. So anyway, love you guys, and we'll talk to you again soon. Bye bye.